Good morning, everyone. If you don't want to watch a vlog of someone complaining for an hour straight, definitely this is not the vlog for you. Just kidding. I just woke up in a very bad mood today, so I decided to vlog because that's the logical explanation. Also, we're keeping it things real here, no weird influencer, my life is perfect. I just got out of bed. I have not done anything to my hair. I did not get dressed. I did not do anything. I just fed the animals. I'm sitting down with my food and I'm really struggling to eat it. So long story short, I have 13 more days left in this apartment. Not bad at all. However, my current apartment complex just got word that I'm not renewing my lease and that I'm vacating. And apparently it's their policy that within 48 hours of finding out that someone is leaving, they must come and inspect your apartment. So that's what I woke up to this morning, was a voicemail stating, we need maintenance to come and examine your entire apartment tomorrow. It might not seem like a big deal, but I've lived here, this is my 4th month living here, and I've had people come inspect my apartment. This will be the 4th time in 4 months. Like, I feel like that's not typical for apartment living. I totally get like a 6-month check-in or a once-a-year check-in. But yeah, I've actually had them here more than that, I believe 4 or 5 times. And it's not fun, especially when you have pets. And their policy is 24 hours. So you get 24 hours before you have to literally clean your entire apartment, get your pets situated, all of that, because they don't want longer than 24 hours. Otherwise you could like hide something, which I get, but I've been doing this once a month for 4 months and I hate it. So yeah, long story short, I deal with mental health. A lot of you guys know that. I suffer from major depressive disorder and I've been pretty depressed the last 2 weeks, which means my apartment is far from clean. I am also in the process of moving, which means I have moving stuff everywhere, like this, moving bins, like things everywhere. And I have to make my apartment presentable within 24 hours, less than 24 hours. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So that's fun. You know how like when you hate something or you are upset about something, every little thing that's like really not that big of a deal makes it even worse. Like, I already hate this apartment and I know I'm leaving, but every little thing that happens just makes it 100 times worse. Like my meal right now. I don't have much food in my house because I'm broke and trying to afford to live. And it's really hard for me to eat this right now because I found roaches sitting on my oatmeal packages. And yeah, they apparently like try to get rid of the roaches here, which is why they like come in my house so often. It doesn't do anything because my front door has a giant crack in it. Insert photo here. This is my front door, dead bolted, like shut and dead bolted. There is a giant crack down my front door. The roaches just crawl right in. Yeah. So there's really nothing you can do about it at this point unless you like replace the whole front door, but I'm moving, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, so yeah, I'm really struggling because I ran out of milk, so I can't have cereal, and I have to eat oatmeal, and I found roaches on my oatmeal, and I don't want to eat it. Also, if you hear those noises, that is my neighbors. 24/7. Let's move on to the vlog of me trying to get my life together in 24 hours. So in Florida, it's really common to have your washer and dryer outside because it is so hot here that like having a dryer inside makes it hotter, I guess. So I'm outside doing my laundry, but I am grateful that I do have my own washer and dryer since a lot of apartments do not. So yeah, first step today is to start all of my laundry and try to get it all clean. Thankfully I'm pretty caught up. I have like 2 or 3 loads I need to do. Just trying to wash as much as possible at once. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for the day. My Gatorade because pots. My house is a mess, like I mentioned, but I'm gonna get ready before I start cleaning. So I need to take my meds, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I am gonna start some fluids. For those of you guys who don't know, I do have a line in my chest. This is called a Hickman. It's a tube that goes directly into my heart. Actually, that's not where my heart is. It goes, I don't know where my heart is. It goes directly into my heart. And I give myself fluids through it because I have a condition called POTS that makes me chronically dehydrated, which is why I always am chugging Gatorade as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start some fluids because I didn't do them last night. And then hopefully we can finally get started on cleaning this disastrous apartment. Also, I gave myself a haircut again, which is why my hair always sucks, by the way, because I do it all myself, with my dog's hair clippers, because I don't want to pay to get a haircut. Someday, when I have extra money, I will get a professional haircut, but until that time comes, I'm using my own dog clippers, so do not look too closely at my hair. Okay, I am sitting down because I'm actually feeling really sick. This is the issue with chronic illness, is that you have less than 24 hours to clean your entire house and you don't feel good. It's actually really cold in Florida for the first time. It's actually warmer than it was supposed to be today. It was only supposed to be 50s, but it's gonna be 64. So my thermostat had been turned up because it was cold outside, so it was like really cold in my house. But now I'm overheating, so turned that on. Anyways, this is my planner that I use. I've really found it helpful. You can like buy inserts. So I have these inserts here that like don't come with the actual calendar. I just like need things like really like ordered out. So I have a page for everything for the week that I need to do for personal stuff, like for me. And then next I have a whole page just for Luca. Again, if you guys don't know, Luca's been going through a lot of stuff. So I have to focus a lot of time, energy, and money on him, which he's literally the reason I'm broke. Luca, don't knock over the camera. Hi. Do you need it all about you? You do. You do. So anyways, I have a whole page for Luca that just keeps me on page for his training and anything else like that that he needs. Luca. And then I have a whole weekly thing for work. So I'm just gonna go through my calendar and see what I need to do. I do see on my personal page I need to order some bunny veggies, so I was gonna kind of show you guys how I do that. Some people wanted a full video about it. I don't know if it'd be that interesting. So I use Instacart. Basically, I just click on all the veggies that I want for the week, add it to my cart. They do have a minimum order quantity, which sucks because like it's hard to order like $30 worth of bunny veggies. So that's the downfall. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do today is order bunny veggies since I was supposed to do that. Okay, so I have added everything to my cart. I'm getting 2 organic cilantros, 1 organic green leaf. I'm trying this new organic red butter lettuce, I guess it's called. Organic arugula, which I've had before. 2 organic kales, 2 organic parsleys because I haven't had parsley in a while. And then 2, this is gonna be shocking, this is not for the bunnies, 2 organic iceberg lettuces, and those are for Luca. So for dog enrichment, dogs who like to shred and rip things apart, you can give them bulb lettuce, like iceberg lettuce, and they can just shred it apart. So yeah, it's not for the bunnies, don't worry. Rabbits shouldn't have iceberg lettuce. It's not good for them, but yeah, it is okay for dogs to shred apart. So I do order that for him, which since when is iceberg lettuce $4? Like, that's really expensive. Like I thought it was like 99 cents, like when I was a kid. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out, order that, have that delivered to my house. So that was ordered. That'll come around 2 or 3, it says, so that's all good. Now I'm just gonna see what else I need to do on my planner. I'm basically just wasting time until I feel better enough to like get up and clean my house. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I might like work on some work stuff that I can like do sitting down. Okay, not gonna lie, I have napped for the past hours. I don't even know how long. And so now it's time to actually clean. This is what we're working with. Depression bedroom. You sleepy? Literally food on my bed, stuff on my nightstand. Yeah. Garbage, stuff thrown everywhere. So some of it's like boxes that I'm like half packing. Same with like the suitcases are like half packed. And I like have a bunch of garbage I need to throw out. So yeah, I just have to deal with this. So since I'm struggling a lot today getting motivated, I'm just gonna set a 15-minute timer and clean however much I can in my bedroom for 15 minutes. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell much of a difference, but I basically picked up all the trash and threw it away. I still have got stuff under my bed I need to clear out. These are not clear, but I feel like most of the floor is picked up besides all of this laundry or like the stuff I'm packing. So that's what I was able to get done in 15 minutes, so that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna take a break because I feel sick. I'm gonna change my clothes because this long sleeve shirt is very hot. And then I think I'll do a 15-minute cleanup in either my kitchen or my living room since that seems to work. Luca's going back to bed, so slow progress, but we're getting there. And that is my makeshift drying rack. Ah, the lighting. Promise guys, once I move, the lighting is gonna be so much better. These are the only lights I have in my house. So I am gonna set another 15-minute timer and clean as much as I can in the kitchen for 15 minutes. Really struggling with motivation today. Hi. It is currently 5:52. They don't eat until 7, but they start begging like 2 hours early for food. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the dishes. Apparently the main thing maintenance is looking for is if they have to paint the cabinets. So I want to make the kitchen look at least presentable. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so it is time to do dinner for everyone. It's 7 something. I normally feed them around 7 o'clock at night if I am home. It's just kind of our schedule. This was all clean, so this just needs to go back in my room. So yeah, let's go ahead and prep everyone's dinner, and I'll kind of show you how I do that. The bunnies normally get fed after the dogs and the cats because the rabbits are picky and they don't even eat their veggies right away anyways. They like graze over the night. So yeah, so the cats' food and the dog's food is what I'm gonna prepare. Okay, so these are the cat's plates. This is the dog bowl. I use slow feeders for Luca. I just think they're more enriching for him. So I just put his kibble, which he is on an allergy diet. So this kibble only has duck protein in it. So it like make sure there's no cross-contamination with any other types of protein. Yeah, so he is on that because he has severe allergies, like food allergies and environmental allergies. So I soak it in water. The reason I do that is kibble is extremely dehydrating for all animals. Yeah, kibble's really dehydrating because I'll show you later, but this kibble is going to puff up when it gets full of liquid. And if you don't pre-soak the kibble, that's what happens in your animal's gut. So it just pulls a lot of dehydration out of them, which is fine. Like Luca does get kibble that isn't soaked, but I do like to soak his kibble for his dinner at least. I just think it's a lot better that way. So yeah, the cats do eat on paper plates. This is something I've had to do since I moved away from my parents. My parents used to help me a lot around the house due to my disabilities, and doing the dishes is something that is really difficult for me. So now the only dishes that I ever have to do is like this raw container, and then any enrichment toys I use, and like random containers. So it cuts back on having to do the dishes like daily, which is super nice. And yeah, so sometimes I do feed the cats out of enrichment things too, but tonight I'm not going to. So, okay, Lincoln gets a prescription diet. He's on a food sensitivity prescription diet. He has suspected IBD. He actually had another IBD flare after we moved to Florida. It was pretty bad. He had to go to the ER. He has IBD. He needs to go in for a endoscopy / colonoscopy to like verify that he has IBD, but they don't have anyone where I live in Florida that performs that. So I would have to travel like hours and hours and hours away. So as long as he's stable, we're not gonna do anything about it right now. But if he has another flare, we're gonna have to drive him somewhere that does perform that test because it's a pretty invasive test. Milo eats raw food. He's eaten raw since he was like 1 year old, and he's 5. So he's been on it for about 4 years. and he does really well. This is Darwin's that he eats. I used to make it myself, but chronic illness, it's easier just to have it pre-made. So that's what everyone's base is like. Now I'm gonna show you all the supplements and medications that everyone gets. All right, so these are the 2 containers I have. I'll just show you one at a time. So the first supplement that the cats get is called Dasaquin. I know this is really good. I know the dog version is really good, so I wanted to try the cat version with my cats. This is a glucosamine supplement. So basically just to prevent arthritis. Obviously my cats are very young, so I figured I would just put them on a glucosamine supplement when they're young so that, you know, when they're older and could develop arthritis, they've already like had a lot of supplementation, if that makes sense. It goes by weight, so Milo gets 2 and Lincoln only gets 1 because Lincoln is a small boy. The next supplement they get is called Proviable. All of my pets get this. This is like one of the best probiotics that you can give your cat or dog. At least all of my vets that I've had say it is. There's a couple different versions of Proviable. This is the one that you can just order on Chewy. So yeah, I'll link this down below. Definitely start your animal on this if your animal has ever had digestive issues. Luca has always had digestive problems from his allergies. Milo's the one who's always been pretty stable, but I did start him on a probiotic when we moved to Florida just to like help with stress and stuff in the gut because stress can cause gut abnormalities. And then Lincoln is on Proviable because he has IBD. So all the pets get that. And then I normally use fish oil. I'll show you. This is the fish oil that I normally use for Luca and Milo. But unfortunately, there's like a little bit left on the bottom and I think it went bad. The way that you can tell if high quality fish oil has gone bad is if it smells like fish. So it started smelling like fish, so I stopped using it. I need to just throw it away. I should just throw it away. So I have another one coming through Amazon, but it hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, always make sure your fish oil is in a tinted glass bottle. If it's in plastic or anything else, most likely that fish oil isn't even doing anything for your pet. The omega-3 doesn't stay stable unless it's a glass tinted bottle. So anyways, and even in a glass tinted bottle, it only lasts a certain amount of months. And I had this sitting in my fridge for a long time before I started using it, which is why the last little bit went bad. But yeah, so that's why you should buy small quantities of fish oil, high quality. I really like this. I'll link it down below. Yeah, so that's what Luca and Milo are on, but I'm waiting for the new one from Amazon. So that's it for supplements. Next is medication for the cats. Lincoln isn't on any medications unless he's in a flare, so he's good to go. Milo gets 2 meds. The first one is gabapentin. He gets 50 milligrams twice a day. Milo has a seizure disorder called feline hyperesthesia. Gabapentin helps with seizures. Milo is also on fluoxetine, which is Prozac. This can also help feline hyperesthesia because feline hyperesthesia is an anxiety seizure disorder. So this helps lower his overall stress and anxiety so that he has less seizures, and this has literally like changed his life. So he gets just 1 pill of this. I put it in 2 pill things because the pill is so big, but I just smush it like this and he just like swallows it. So he's really good about taking pills. But if anyone knows of a healthier pill pocket for cats besides the Greenies brand, I just don't like the ingredients. They just do not look healthy. So if anyone knows of like a better brand or that's healthier, let me know. The only other brands I've found seem just as unhealthy. So like this is the pill pockets I use for Luca, and I really like the ingredients in this like way better, but I don't believe they have a cat version. So yeah, that's the cats. They're good to go. Now is Luca. He gets Dasaquin as well. This is a glucosamine supplement. So he gets just 1 of these. Obviously it's a lot bigger than the cat one. So that's one of the supplements he gets. He also gets this, which I have more coming in the mail. This is by RX Vitamins for Pets. It's called NutriCalm for dogs. And this is a calming supplement. If you guys have been keeping up with everything with Luca, he's just had some anxiety from traumatic, previous stuff. So he is on a calming supplement to help with that. It just has like a lot of natural, like, I don't even know what you call them, herbs and whatever vitamins that help with keeping your dog calm. So he's on 2 of these because of, it goes like by their weight. I think that's all the supplements that he's on. And then for medication, I use a pill pocket for him as well. They're very expensive though, so I've been trying to only use half a pill pocket. So I like rip it in half. Also, they were really melted because they sat in my mailbox for like 2 days and I live in Florida. So yeah, they're just super squishy and you just like wrap the pill up in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick his pill in there. He's on Apoquil, which is just a allergy medication. Because he's literally allergic to everything. So he's on allergy injections as well as allergy pills. And that really, really, really helps him. He just gets really itchy and Florida is way worse than Wisconsin. Kind of what it looks like. I just feed it to him normally. Luca, come here. Can you show everyone where you are? Yeah, you want it? Oh, that was a loud bite. But yeah, that's what everyone is on and what everyone takes. I know it's kind of excessive, but I'm kind of a helicopter mom and, you know, everyone's gotta stay healthy, so I do what I gotta do. So Milo eats on the kitchen counter, Lincoln eats in the bathroom, and then Luca eats in my bedroom. So everyone's separated for eating, just to avoid, you know, people trying to steal each other's food. Milo's done eating. He eats in like 5 seconds. I kind of have everything ready for maintenance tomorrow. I'm just gonna like clean the counters. Yeah, and that's basically it. I think I'm just gonna leave like, I don't know if you see that behind me. It's hard to see because the lighting sucks. I have like a giant pile of boxes and bins because I'm moving, so like that's where I'm putting everything. But I don't think they're gonna care about that because they obviously know I'm moving. So yeah, I'm not sure how much more I'll do tonight. I'm gonna vacuum the bunny room tonight though. I don't think they're gonna go in there. They said they're only looking at cabinets and there's no cabinets in the bunny room. But in case they do, I do want to vacuum because there is hay all over the floor because I fed them treat hay. So yeah, I do need to do that. Okay, so I just finished eating dinner. I did a couple other things too. It's 9 o'clock. Normally I'd want to be in bed by now, so we're gonna make this fast. As you can see, this is all the cat stuff. I just have it all piled over there until I move, which it's not really functional. They can't really use it. My space is just way too small to like have all of their toys and everything accessible, but I'm just gonna kind of make it a little bit more presentable. But that's basically like a pile of stuff that I just need to take to the new house with me. So also over on the couch over here we have new products for 101 Pets. I don't know if they'll be live. They probably will be. These are little Yeti caves for cats. Super cute. I have a gray one over there that I've had for quite a while because I was product testing it, and both Milo and Lincoln are obsessed with it, which I was surprised. So I definitely was like, okay, I want to sell these on the shop. So they're not suitable for rabbits because there is only one opening and it's made out of wool, which would not be safe, but great for cats. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean the living room. That is my living room rug. It's a Ruggable, which is a washable rug. So it's washed. I just need to fold it up and pack it. So I'm just gonna work on this space. So I'm just gonna do a quick vacuum. Ebony's hiding because she thinks she's getting an injection, but she's not tonight. And then I'm going to feed them their veggies. So I'm just gonna quick vacuum and give them their veg. Alright, so I pulled out all of their hay, which I do every single day. Their litter boxes do have quite a bit of hay in it, so I probably should, you know, clear off the hay eventually. But I'm not going to do that tonight because it's already like 10 o'clock or almost 10. So I'm just going to go ahead and feed them their veggies and give them water. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Okay, so for the bunnies veggies, we have, I kind of already told you what I ordered earlier, but we'll see what we actually got. So first we have some curly kale. Just gonna go ahead and rip that up so it fits in the bowl. Their containers are not washed, so I'm not doing any salad prep tonight. But next we have some organic cilantro. Shake it out a little bit. Then we have green leaf lettuce. Just gonna do one of little pieces of that. And then we also have arugula. So that is everything. This is what their salad looks like today. That is that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and feed the bunnies, and we have their water here filtering. There's their veggies. They don't typically eat the veggies until like in the middle of the night anyways. Sometimes they do if they like the kale. I'm taking my meds for the night. It's 10 o'clock, it's kind of late. I'm gonna go to bed. I have some ice cream that I'm gonna eat before bed, and then brush my teeth and go to sleep, because tomorrow is the big day when maintenance comes to see if I've ruined their precious apartment, their roach-filled apartment. I did wake up in quite a bad mood this morning. I do apologize for that. I'm no longer in a bad mood. I was just really overwhelmed and nervous that, you know, they were gonna find something. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? Their apartment is so crappy. If they're gonna say that I ruined their apartment, like, go for it. So yeah, I was in a bad mood. I'm in a better mood now. My house is definitely not clean. Like, if I was having a friend over, I would clean more than this. But it's good enough for maintenance. And if they find something wrong with it, they can fix it. Because yeah, it's pretty crappy. Like, they literally painted my bathtub. Maybe that's an apartment thing. The paint is literally bubbling in the bathtub. Like on the bottom of the bathtub, because I don't know, it's probably not waterproof. Apartments are weird, they just paint over everything. That's basically it. Let me know if you guys like this type of video. I feel like I'm literally cringing at the thought of even putting this video out on the internet. Mainly because of like the horrible lighting, but I cannot help that. Like, I literally can't control the lights in my apartment. The only nice lights are these. And we replaced the light bulbs on these. We actually replaced the light bulbs and everything, but the other light fixtures just only have like one light bulb in it, whereas this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't look at it, but hopefully we'll be at the new house soon. We have 13 days left, which I'm sure it's way less by the time you see this. I get my keys November 1st. I just don't know what day I'm moving. I had a couple people offer to help me move, so maybe I can move November 1st. I don't know. All right, well, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So, you guys should too, unless it's daytime. Then good morning. My cats are fighting outside the door. All right, let's go.